Welcome. Today, let's dive into a fascinating and somewhat alarming aspect of our planet that you might not be aware of. Did you know that Earth has not just one, but two North Poles? There's the geographic North Pole, which remains fixed, and then there's the magnetic North Pole, which is constantly on the move. In fact, over the last 150 years, the magnetic North Pole has wandered a staggering 685 miles across northern Canada, and right now, it's racing northwest at a speed of 25 miles a year. This unusual movement could signal something unprecedented for humanity, a magnetic polar flip. When this occurs, it could have far-reaching effects beyond just confusing your compass. Imagine the Earth's magnetic field as a giant bar magnet, with our compasses pointing toward one pole at a time. However, history shows us that Earth doesn't always have just one magnetic north and south pole. Evidence suggests that, at times, our planet has had 4, 6, or even 8 poles simultaneously. While you might think that having more poles could be beneficial, the reality is quite the opposite. Multiple magnetic fields would compete against each other, potentially weakening Earth's protective magnetic shield by up to 90%. This magnetic field is crucial. It protects us from harmful space radiation that can damage our cells and disrupt electronic circuits. A weaker magnetic field could expose airplanes to higher radiation levels, making flights less safe, and could also disrupt the navigation systems of many animals that rely on the magnetic field. The implications of a magnetic polar flip extend beyond our immediate environment. In space, satellites and crewed missions would require additional shielding to protect against intense cosmic and solar radiation. Without this protection, we could face significant risks, including damage to electronic systems and increased cancer risks for astronauts. Interestingly, we are already witnessing some of these effects in an area known as the South Atlantic anomaly. Here, a portion of the magnetic field has flipped, leading to a steady weakening since 1840. This anomaly has grown in size and now covers a fifth of Earth's surface, causing satellites like the Hubble Space Telescope to shut down their sensitive electronics as they pass through. Astronauts aboard the International Space Station have reported seeing more bright flashes in their vision, likely due to high-energy cosmic rays that the weakened magnetic field can't shield against. While scientists are studying this phenomenon, they remain cautious. The last major magnetic flip occurred around 780,000 years ago, which is significantly longer than the average interval of about 300,000 years. This uncertainty is unsettling, especially considering how much our modern lives depend on technology that could be affected by these changes. One study even estimated that a single massive solar storm could cost the US economy up to $40.5 billion a day in damages. And that's with the magnetic field at its current strength. Just imagine the devastation a storm could bring if the magnetic field were only 10% as strong. While we may not be able to prevent a polar flip, we can take steps to minimize potential damage. The first step is understanding what's happening with our magnetic field. The European Space Agency's swarm satellites are currently gathering precise data on the strength of Earth's magnetic field, and they could be key to unraveling this mystery. Thank you for joining me on this intriguing journey into Earth's magnetic mysteries. If you found this information enlightening, please consider following or subscribing for more captivating content. Together, let's stay informed and prepared for whatever our planet has in store.